Alrighty, good evening everyone. Uh, while we're still here, I'm going to have a quick look around this area again just to see if we can find this one missing logic grid that's annoying the ever-loving crap out of me. And if we can't, we'll go on, we'll do something else, because it's been a long couple of days and I can't be bothered with that right now. Especially not when I've still got one colossal day left this week that I'm going to have to deal with. Like, it's going to be a good day on Friday, but it's just going to be a very long day, and that kind of stuff takes it out of you. Now, if we were a missing logic grid, where would we be? Okay, not hiding in the foliage in that corner, apparently. That's a completed pentad. That is not a logic grid. Was there one in the end of this, or did we get this one? Nope, we got that one. Damn it. I know we got the reversed ones of this. Did we get... Is there more reversed stuff in the reversed bit here, maybe? No. Is the answer to that? Very simple answer as well. I like easy answers. I'm definitely running out of places to look for other grids. So, I think we might be heading back to the mainland. And we'll go do some other puzzles for a bit and see what happens. Oh, is this not the one that has the way out? It's the one on the other side that has the way out. Of course I would go the wrong way. Why would I go the right way? That would be boring. Ooh. I mean, if you need those parts, though, Ellie, it makes sense to remember them. So now we travel to Vanishing Point. Oh, hello. Vanishing Point. I guess is over here somewhere. Well, the NE555 at least is going to be a 555 a stable timer chip. Or a stable clock chip. I forget what it's called, but you know the one I mean. The one you use for triggerable clock pulsing. Ooh! This is the place where we get these funky things. Shy auras. Okay. They're skittish and will disappear. It's me as an aura. Where was this guide stone? That green one just seems to disappear immediately. The red one you use crouch and walk up to. Okay, it doesn't become a platform. Oh, it's a ring. Actually remembered that correctly, I'm surprised. Yeah, the green one here just seems to... immediately disappear. And the red and the blue ones seem less shy. Coy disappears when looked at. Anxious disappears until you stop moving. Jumpy when it hears footsteps. Skittish if it detects fast movements. So maybe red is jumpy. I'm wondering if this is... Yeah, okay, so this is disappear until you stop moving. So that one we can just walk up to and then wait for it to respawn. Which is a lot easier than I expected. Oh, no. That. And that. And that. And that. that? Yes. I see a ring. I thought I saw another ring, but I didn't. Was one... Whoa, slight lag again. No idea what type that one was. You've got to level up at some point, Ellie. Proverb about proverbs echoes the wisdom of wisdom. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm too tired to understand what Obley was saying. Mirabilis. Aha! That was weird. That entire column. Oh, not that whole bit, though. There? Oops. Aha! I did a sneak. Wait, what? Oh, that's why I was confused. And there's a kind of this thing at the bottom. And then it does that? Something like that? Yep. Very like that, in fact. You might almost say exactly that. That one was being a bit sneaky. Yeah, okay. That memory grid I was just struggling with, honestly. In a very memory sense, I could not remember any part of it. Oh no. I think that? Yes, okay. I did not like the way that one worked. Was this look at, or was this move? This was look at. No? Oh, it was either footsteps or fast movement. Was trying to be tricksy. But not very well, because Trixie's kind of awesome. I love Trixie. No, that was not correct. Oh no, that was correct. No. What was that? That one was weird. That shy aura appears to be a movement one, I think. Nope. Ring. Also a ring up on top. That one was a complete accident, if I'm honest. I've not even twigged that aura was there. There's got to be at least one in here that keeps disappearing. That was close. There's a ring in here. Oh no, that's a look at one, isn't it? No? It's also a lookout one. Earth are you supposed to get this one then? Like that. But that's one of the ones then that disappears if it hears footsteps. How do you not make footsteps? Don't walk. Now I just need to actually work out where the last shy aura is. Oh, memory grid though. Well, this one looks horrible. No. Almost. Oh, there. That gets us all the shy auras. We've got 3 hidden rings, 1 memory grid. And that fully mirabilizes us. Well, there's a memory grid. Bonk. No. I was very close though. Those are rings we've already got. We need to find other different rings. That's the challenge here. Nope, that was not a ring. That was a planet bubble. Should check for rings against walls. That's a place rings often like to hide out, I've found. Ooh, sneaky. Aha. And that one there is not enough because I can't count. Okay, we need one more. I thought that was the last one we needed. nice to know people are still driving sensibly in the roads outside. That one there, however, that will do it. There we go. And there are 3 other hidden rings. I might 100% this area now while we're here. Because if it's all hidden rings that's left, I'll see how long it takes to find any, and we can make a judgment based on that. It's probably the right way to do it. Hello. Two still available. It would be good to 100% another area. It does still kind of annoy me a little bit the way this game will lose the UI overlay for areas you've 100%ed, and you have to like re-enter them for it to go, oh yeah, no, you have done all of the puzzles there, let me just update that. Like, you couldn't have done that before, just like, you force this to be always online, just keep a record or something with the player identifier. Like, you clearly have the information, just stop throwing it away. Didn't find any rings on this island. That seems suspicious. I'll let you off for now, island. Don't let me catch you hiding any rings there in the future. Also, the one with the extra vines for no massive reason is just making me think of the planet the Metal Sonics come from. It gets chained to Mobius. That was a weird story arc. Anything else hidden in here, maybe? No. That seemeth not to be the case. Yeah, okay, it's taking too long to find the last two, so heading back it is. And I can come back later and finish all of the things. Oh, we also do want to unlock the other areas so we can start getting access to wonders. So we might just go and do that. Oh, also, there's an easy matchbox for one thing. The truth within ambiguity. Interesting. This looks like it's a logic grid area. Oh, hello. Oh, wrong button. So we're starting these fairly easily, really. Any numbers adjacent to each other must be different colours by the rules of the logic grids. So there you go. That. Exactly that thing I was just explaining. Okay, this looks like it's a movement one. Yep. Ooh, there's a hidden cube there. Okay, 3, 6, 10, 15, 25 on a 5x5. So every cell has to be connected to a number. Which means that if this was light, this would be dark and not connected to anything. That doesn't work, so that's the answer. Little bit of sneaky logic there. Okay. All these ones must be different colours. Or, like, adjacent ones must be different colours. Which means, if this is light, then this is dark, light, dark, light. So these two are always the same colour. Then the question becomes, can they ever be dark? If they're both dark, what does this 3 do? Nothing. So these are both light, dark, light, light, and those two must be dark. Now we're going to have the same thing on the end here. Kind of. There's actually a different bit of logic we can use. This 5 must take 2 of these middle cells. And it can never take adjacent middle cells because by the alternating colour logic, one of these ones must then connect to the 5. So the 5 has to have both of those and not the middle one. Which means that happens, and then we just have a 1 left over. I suspect that's not the way we're supposed to do that. Now, we actually have the same logic here with this 5. It's exactly the same setup. Except now we have a 2, a 4, and a 3. But we know how to resolve these. And it's like that. Okay, this gives us a little bit more to start with, kind of. Now this can't be dark because it's already a 3. So this must then be light, dark, light with surrounding dark cells. Same logic here. This can't be dark, so light, dark, light surrounding dark cells. Light for the 2, 3 is complete. I only really see one way for this 5 to work. Which means 3, 4, 5, 6, that's a light. Okay, this 4 is going to be interesting, isn't it? So, it can never take adjacent cells around this ring, because that will always be touching adjacent numbers, which by definition have to be different colours. And for it to not take adjacent cells anywhere, it must be that shape. And and then we kind of just get to fill in all of the sort of obvious, quote-unquote, starting logic. Honestly, once we've got to this point now, we're kind of set. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's already a 5. That's a 5. The barrier lemma. Is that what I just explained? Imagine a barrier between the 2 and 5, and imagine it extending downward to the gap between the 2 grey tiles below them. The light region containing the form may not cross this barrier, or it would force... Yeah, okay. That is exactly what I was just describing. So again, we have the same thing here with this 5, and the only way to avoid that is to have a sort of plus. And that breaks the puzzle completely open. That's got to escape. That's now sorted. That has to escape. That is sorted. That has to escape. Escape. That is now sorted. That is now sorted. Those are both sorted. That's sorted. That's sorted. That's sorted. There we go. Okay, now this one is an interesting one. So, it can never take adjacent cells except where one of them is a 7. However, the counter to that counter is it can't take both of these, because that by force means this 7 has to connect to this to avoid the barrier lemma problem. That means that this 1 and 3 must be both light, in fact, in this case, and that this cell must be light for the 3. So the 7 can't take both of these, but it can take both of these. It can also take both of these, because the 3 and the 4 don't conflict with each other. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, in fact, by force, 7. Oops. So I think that this is what we're saying. Like that. Okay. What's the trick to this one? Right, so this one can take an adjacent cell where the adjacent numbers are the same. So it can take both of these next to the 3, or both of these next to the 4. Corollary, it can't take both of these because you can't combine these two ones. But hopefully that part of the logic was going to be obvious. But the 6 can't do what the 7 did and break out of this ring, because there's no 6 for it to go through. The 6 must stay confined and take at least one of the duplicates. Can it ever take both of the duplicates, is my next question. It must, actually. Because how does it only take one duplicate? So it can take the sort of the 5 style plus, but then if it tries to take either of these, yes, it's taken that duplicate, but it's taken this duplicate, and that doesn't work. So in fact, the 6 must take both duplicates, thus. And as I fill this in, you can see what I mean about how it is able to take those duplicates. That's got to be separated out. these 4s must at least take that. The 5 is now fully constrained, so the 4s go here, the 3 here. 5, 3, 4, and we're done. That was quite a fun little pillar of insight. I like that. Well, okay, could this ever be dark? Clearly no. In fact, same with the 4 for the same reason. Can the 5 ever now be light? Well, no, because it means we'd have to fit 9 light cells in these 6, with barriers between them. So the 5 must be dark. Now can the 5 ever connect over here and be that? Again, no, because the 4 would be too small. So the 5 has to connect there, the 4 here. That 5 is now done. The 6 is fully constrained. Again, the 7 must be dark, because how do we fit 7 light cells in here? Especially if we have to have 2 dark cells or 2 additional light cells. So that's already up to 6. Now, the 2... Could the 2 be dark? Oh, okay, first of all, let's finish the 1, shall we? Hey, look, the 7 is complete. I think we know what colour the 3 is. And now we do know what the 2 is. And that's what I was kind of working out when I switched the logic to be something clearer. Is that not only can the 2 be dark, the 2 must be dark. I see hidden cube. I see hidden cube. Well, okay, so the 1 must be light. That's a good starting point. This 2 now must be light. That 2 is finished. This 3 must now be dark. This 2 must be dark. This 4 must be dark. If this 1 was dark, the 4 would be stuck, so the 4 is light. That means this 3 must be light, which completes it. This 2 must be light, 3 is dark. 4 here, 3... Yeah, okay, 4, 5, 6, and those 3s connect. Hello. You seem to be a shy aura. Excuse me while I just whiz through this. It's really only using logic we've already seen, so it shouldn't be... I shouldn't be doing anything too surprising. But it's also only a 1-pip problem. So. Ow! Actually, as horrible as this looks, I don't think it's nearly as bad as it is. And the reason I say that is we start with, what is this cell? Like, could it ever be light? Clearly not. How does it go anywhere? But as soon as it's dark... those are all light. And now we know this is light. These are all dark because we finished another area, so these must be dark to escape the various confines. Now all of these are light. Hey look, we finished another area. These are dark. Now we've got the same corner logic and escape logic. And more escape logic. This clearly can't be light because it will connect these 2 groups. This is dark, light, dark, dark, light, dark, and we're done. That looked a lot more imposing at first than it ultimately turned out to be. Well, this 3 must be dark by the same logic we had before. This 5 can almost fit in here if it was light, but this does mean it has to be dark. And that means this 6, if it was dark, it can't take either of these, it's very stuck. So the 6 must be light. Now, what else do we do? The 4 can't be dark, the 4 must be light. Because same logic if it can't fit the corner. So, these now must be dark to avoid connecting. This is light. This is always light, regardless of where the 6 is. This is light where it breaks the 5, so this is sorted. This must be dark for 5. And we're finished off in the corner there. I'm listening to a hidden cube. This is actually a really noisy enclave, because you're listening to hidden cubes and shy auras and. I'm still hearing at least 2 cubes. Hey, it's LOI! I do enjoy LOI's progression there, from like basic numbers to like, geometry to multiversal theory. Mathematics is kind of where it's at. Okay, start with the obvious bits and see where we go. I mean, it kind of is Ellie, if we're honest. So, okay, whichever one of these is dark, this 4 must be light, this 5 must be dark. Facts. This is yelling at me that it wants to connect these 2, and I'm not convinced. Okay. At least one of these 2 must be dark and connected to the 4, so this must be light, this must be dark, this must be dark. Can't connect to this 4, so this must be light, dark, light, light to escape, light to escape. 3 is complete, these are dark. 6 now has to at least take this cell, and it can then start having differentiation. This must be light to avoid connecting, this must be dark. Now, whichever way this goes, I'm trying to basically ignore this 4 for this logic, because it's not relevant to working out this 3 right now. Whichever way this goes, one of these is dark and connected to the 4, or at least one of them is, which means this must be light, whatever happens, because it can't connect to the 4. And we still don't know if... Well, actually, now we do know, because this is light, this must be dark, so they have to connect. But that's kind of where I was trying to get to with that. I just need to take a short stretch break because I was spent some time lifting heavy tables at work yesterday, and my upper arms are not very happy with me as a result today. Means things like using a mouse are painful on occasion. Okay. Okay, so here's an interesting one. If this cell is ever light, these are both dark, this is light for the 3, these are both dark, which forces this 5 to be a 6. So this can't be light. It must be dark. And in fact, the extension of that is if this is ever light, it breaks the 5. So this is dark, which finishes the 4. Now this must be dark, or it breaks the 5. So this is light, this is dark. Now precisely one of these is dark, and one of these is light. Because if they're both light for the 4, the 3 is trapped. And if they're both dark for the 3, it's not a 3. This must be dark for the 5 in all cases. It's useful to know. Okay. There's a few options, I think. So we're going to have the 4 in this corner, forces the 5 to either connect to this. I'm basically trying to work out if these 5s are forced to connect or not. It's kind of where I am right now. So you can have this 5 here, and then this 5 goes here. And then that's forced the 3 here. This must be light, this must be light. So yeah, that breaks it. And that, I think, is the only way this 5 doesn't connect to this 5. Because while that can happen in a vacuum, you need somewhere for this... Oh, actually, does it? You could do those 5 and the 4 here. And then 4 here, 5... Yeah, the problem is one of these has to be light for the 3. And pretty much any way this 5 doesn't connect to this one while leaving enough space is to take both of these, because otherwise it also blocks off the 3 or the 4s. So I think these two must connect. Now if these two must connect, because we have Manhattan distances, they must be at least a 4 already, regardless of which way they go. Which means this can never be dark, because that's going to connect them to these, and it's suddenly a 6. So that's light. And now there is no route they can take that doesn't connect through here. Also, this must be light, because otherwise the same problem up here, right, as this becomes a 6. So this is light, so these are both dark, which is useful. I think probably it's now just follow the path of least constraint. Oh, that was the wrong button. What did I just do? Ah, yeah, okay. It's not follow the path of least constraint at all, is it? Because I didn't think about something. Where can this go? Pretty much here. Yeah, that's the path of least constraint. Because if you try to have the 5 be a small blob in the middle, you end up extending this 4 all the way along the bottom. It's like, hang on, what did I just do? And now least constraint is going to be something like this. Aha! Hidden cube. There's supposed to be another shy aura as well. But it's too shy and I can't see it. Is that a hidden cube over there by the tree? I think it might be. Yep. It's that one I've already got, by the looks of it. Okay. Okay, now this one must be light. In fact, these all have to be light. We do this the easy way, right? Light, dark, dark, light, light. Here, hidden cubes. Also, aha. I hear more cubes. Not sure I'm hearing cubes or that shy aura. It might have just been the aura. Oh, could be that cube up there. It's also possible. Aura of shyness. Where are you? Ah, found you. Gotcha. Not sure what type it was, but we got there. What's your day? Well, you have to be light, dark, light, dark, light, light, dark, dark, light, light, dark. Dark, light. I don't know why I was thinking about that for so long. It clearly couldn't have been light. It would have connected to something and been too big. Okay, so we start with dark, box it in, light, box it in, dark, 5, 6, 7, box it in, light, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we start at the bottom. Dark. Light. Dark, light. Avoid incompatible colours. Okay, well this one must be light or it's already a 4. And same with here, except these two both must be dark. Makes this light, dark, light, light, light. Now this one must be dark, dark, light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so dark. 1, 2, 3, 4. This always has to be dark for the 5, which also completes the 5. Dark for the 4, light, and box in the 3. Okay, so this must be light or we're broken already. And then dark, light, dark. Which means these must both be light, light, dark. Now the fun question is going to be working out if this can be... So, if you've been watching this game for a bit, you will know why I stopped talking, because I just said something really, really stupid. I'm very tired. Can this ever be light? This is ever light, the 5 is dead. So this is dark. And part of the 5, and that finishes the puzzle and the island. So we're done. We've got a secret thing. We do really need to unlock enough areas to start doing these. Boing. And we'll do basically any matchboxes. Ooh. No, okay. Don't get distracted. We're doing other things, but we do need to do matchboxes for reasons. But those don't match. Okay, I'm not going to spend too long trying to do the matchboxes. If we don't obviously see the matches, then I guess we can come back later. So many puzzles in this game. So many puzzles. Gotta solve them all. Except maybe the music boxes, because... Screw the music boxes. Funky L shapes. Also, I don't know, patterny cross. Do we see any green funky L shapes or patterny crosses? I heard a shy aura. Oh, yes, I see one of the things. It's there. was the other end of it? I forgot. No! Damn it, where was it? Around here somewhere, I know it was. Well, we never actually went in there, so... Ah, it's there. Found it. Now I just need to get the right angle on them. There. Now, I've also just seen another green one, but that's not the green one that matches the other red one. Another one up there as well. So many matchboxes here, and I can't trivially see all of their partners. Oh, I like the funky walking animations on these. Oh, that's not what I meant to do at all. But since I clicked on it, we'll solve it. I'm starting to regret awakening Shaiura's. Well, that archway looks like it connects to that archway. Yeetage. Yeetage. We'll get there in a minute. Serene Deluge. Okie doke. Leaves in the wind, limber cascades. The vaulted heights, you say? Let's find some vaulted heights. I think those are going to be useful. Leaves in the wind, limber cascades. I'm suspicious of this one. Highest viewpoint. Ooh. Also, the highest view... That needs 13 more Mirabilii. Oh, also logic grids. We do like a logic grids. You know what? These are all high. Why am I trying to do this normally? Also, oh wow. Yeah, no. At least not right now. But I think we need other things to achieve that. I need to work out where these entrances are, though. Okay, that one down there, I think, is Vaulted Heights. Tis in very deed. Wait, is this actually just... Oh, solve the pillar to unlock Vaulted Heights. Okay. Numbers count visible cells in the 4 directions. Okay. And by the looks of it, counting themselves and blocked by the other colour. So that's how we disambiguate this. So if either of these were dark, this could never see 3 light cells. So those must be light. That's dark. This already sees 4, so this is dark. This is a 1. So this must be dark, because otherwise it sees 3 already. And now, could this ever be light? No, by the same token. Like, 1 on these is just a normal 1. There's nothing special about it. And now this 3 only has a possible 3. And this 2 already sees 2. 6. This does not see all of these. It sees these 4, 5, 6. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 1 we can do trivially. This is very sneaky. This is going to be some interesting logic. Because, can this 2 ever see this 3? Well, in order to see it, it's got to be an unbroken chain. So these are all light. If these are all light, this sees 4. So there must be a dark cell here somewhere. Now, if this was a dark cell, the 2 only sees a 1. But this is light, the 2 is now complete, this is dark. That's fun logic. And now we actually have the same thing with this 3 and 4. Could the 3 ever see the 4? Well, no, because to do it, it would already be 5. So there is a dark cell. Where can the dark cell be? The 3 sees 0 in any of these directions, so it has to see 3 out here. So, dark cell. And now the 4 only has those available. The 2 is complete. And now this 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. One-way viewpoints. Yeah, okay. Basically what we were just saying. Now we don't quite get the same logic here, unfortunately. Because this 2 could have 1 here or 1 here. So we know one of these, at least, is a dark cell. But we can go the other way. So we know this 2 cannot ever see this 5. So a dark cell must exist here. Now this 5 only has 2 directions. So it can see 4 this way, and, well, including itself, so it can see 3 others this way. And it can see up to 3 others this way. But we know there must be a dark cell. So if the dark cell is as far away as possible, it can see up to 1 other. Hey, it can see up to 4 other cells, so it sees all of them. And now this 2, we've kind of worked out the logic for a 2. It's Two's actually also pretty much the same as a normal 2. The arrows don't achieve much. This 3 is complete. This 4 must now see here. Okay, 9, it can see 8 other cells at most. It sees the 8 other cells. This 2 is actually complete as it is. So, there. This 3 can now only see 2 others. It sees those. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It sees all of these. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. If it saw this, it actually sees an extra one, so it can't see this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's dark. Okay. You gonna let us do the thing? Because we're not getting very far at the moment. Let's see if we can just yeet ourselves over there. We might actually be able to make it, you know. We'll just bypass the broken launcher. Okay, well the 1 is complete, the 1 is complete. The 3 is now complete by force, the 5 is complete by force, 3 is already complete, 4 is complete by force. Okay, 1s are complete, 9 must see everything. Actually, these 5s must also see everything, so... Maximal viewpoint numbers. Yeah, we've been doing those as well. 9 must see everything. Actually, on this size grid, 9 must always see everything, no matter where it is, so... So the reason is, put a 9 anywhere here. So, you can kind of do this by reduction, almost. So if you say a 9 is in the top left, it can see 4 other cells across and 4 down. If you move it in any direction, you take 1 away from what it can see in that direction, but you must, by definition, add 1 in the opposite direction where you came from, because it's still going to see the cell it was just in. So, starting from any cell, moving 1 cell at a time to any other cell, you always keep the overall visibility the same. It's kind of what I'm trying to say there. I'm saying it very badly, I'm sorry. 3, 6. Seeing that one would be 7. Seeing that one is 8, and seeing both is 9. So it sees this one and not this one. Well, this 3 is actually done. So, that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6. That's done. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's done. 1, 2, 3. That's done. So this 3 must see at least this. This 4 is now done. The 3 sees there. Puzzle is finished. So actually, I kind of find these almost easier than the regular numbers. It's like here, again, this 4 is done. This 5 sees 4. It's only got one other direction to expand, so it has to see that, and it's done. And now the 6, and the 7. Now this 5 sees 4, so it sees this one. 6 sees 5, so this one. 7, 8. Now this 5 can expand in 2 directions. So we've got 3. Even if you try to expand upwards first, you get 3, 4. This one it has to always see. And now we can say, can it ever see this one? Well, if it does, it sees a total of 6, so it can't see that one, must see that one. One is complete. 2 now has to see this. 3 now has to see this one to finish off. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah. Oh, that was incorrect, wasn't it? Oh, that's, yeah, I should have started with the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was entirely my bad, because I forgot the 6 was looking the other way. Eyes in the back of its head. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 is now complete. 3 has to see this. 4. What does the 4 do? Well, okay, let's try going upwards. If this is light, it sees 3. Has to see this one, whatever happens. Now it already sees 3. It can't look that way, so it's only looking this way. Okie dokie, where are we starting? Okay, if this is ever light, this 2 is broken, so this is dark. It makes this light, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. This 2 is already sorted. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. This must be dark. This must be light. This is sorted. Oh, okay. This one's going to get interesting. Though this 2 is already sorted. So this 2 does this. The 5 sees 1, 2, possibly 3, 4. In fact, so the 5 must see at least here. And now it can't see this one because that adds 2, not 1. And it's already got 4, so it sees here. Now this 5 actually already sees 5. That's convenient. This 6 is currently only seeing 4, 5, so it has to at least see this. This 3 can't see this, so the 6 has to see this. This 3 also can't see this. So the 3 sees here. 4 must see 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it already sees 4. That logic does get surprisingly tricky when you include non-standard size cells. But I quite like it. It makes it a lot more interesting. Relic. Splash, splash, splash. Splashity, splashity, splashity. And other random sound effects. Oh, relic. Apparently a hidden ring. I wasn't even looking for that. a sneaky poozle. I see no relics. I'm going to do this puzzle, though, while we're here. Okay, well, this 2 is finished. So, 2, 2, 2, 2. This 3 can never see this, because that would already make it 4. This 4 must see at least this. This 4 can now never see this. This 4 now must see this. This 5 sees 3, must see this, and now can't see this or this. This 3 now must see this, but not this. Connect all of the light cells as well. So this must be dark. This must be light to escape. 3 now is complete. This 4 already sees 4, so these must be dark. The 5 can't see this, must see this, can't see this. This 3 can't see this. So must see this, but not this. 4 now must see this, but not this. This 4 now sees 4, so it can't see this or this. This must be light to escape, light to escape. That completes the 5. That is good news. Now, what is our next step? Okay, this 4 sees 2. It can't see this. That has to be light to escape. The 5 needs to see 1 more. Now, if it were to see this, this would be dark and everything would be broken. So this must be dark, which means the 5 has to see this. The 4, in fact, I think... Oh yeah, the 4 can't see this because too long, so this. That was an interesting combination of rules, also relic. Need 1 more relic, and then we get shrinking area, which will help. There's a relic. This side is definitely moving. Did I just see it? No, apparently not. I thought I'd spotted something as we flew over. That side is also definitely moving. Nope, we've already found that one. There's nothing up above that I can see. We found that one? Yeah. Okay, have we already found that one? Yes, okay. It looks like it's curving more, which implies that the bottom is raising up. So it's probably... Oh, it's there. Stupid roof one. I say it's probably not too close to the ground. And I was right. Okay, this 4 is trapped. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 is complete. 4 can only see 4. 2 is complete. 3 is trapped. 1, 2, 3. 4 is trapped. 5. And we're already finished. Before I really had to go through the logic process in any way. Ooh, this is going to be a fun one. Okay. Well, the 3 clearly can't see this. Can the 3 ever see this? If it sees this, how does it only see 1 more? Because in either direction, you either get 2 or 2. This must be dark. This must be light. Can this 3... Oh, and this must be dark. In fact, this 5 now would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it always sees that. And in fact, the other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It always sees this. Can this 3 ever see this? Well, if it does, it also sees this. So, no. Now the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Now if the 3 were to see this, the 3 is complete. So it's going to be the 6 next. Okay, yes, it is the 6. So if we try to make the 6 not see anything over here, you get 1, 2, in fact, yeah, 1, 2, which already does it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that means it always has to at least see that much. And now it sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, there. That one was much more interesting, I think, from a logic perspective. Right, does that take care of all of the logicums? Oh no, there's one over there. Sneaky hiding in the corner. Well, okay, so we start with the 2 here. It clearly can't ever see this. So that's dark, that's light. The 4 must see at least this. And if it does, it can't see this. That makes it too long. So, yoink. Which means it must see here. 3 must see at least this. 4 must see at least 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if it ever saw this one, it's already a 5. So it can't see that, must see that. Next step, this 5, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, must see at least this. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So actually, yeah, the 7 must see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this. This 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is complete. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, if it saw this, it sees too many. So here, here, here. That one for the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is complete. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're done. Well, okay, the 2 can't see up that way. 4 is trapped. 3 is trapped. Other 3 is complete by force. This 3 must see at least here. This 4 must see at least here. What is the next step? Oh, connect all light cells. Okay. So now this 4 is done. This is a mandatory choke point. The 2 is done. This is still a choke point. The 5 is done. This now must be dark because of the connection rule. Choke point. 4 is done. This is also a choke point, and now the 3 is done. I was going to explain that logic the way I did it, which was the other way round. Because if this had ever been light, then the 3 would have trapped itself, but that was not the correct or simplest logic to use. It was functionally correct, it wasn't logically correct. Okay, so none of these 2s can ever see each other. So we have to separate these, and 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 these. Just for a quick starter. And now all the trapped ones need to be able to escape. And we'll occasionally fix another one at the same time. That one's trapped, and fixes this. That one's trapped, fixes that. That one's trapped, fixes that. That one's trapped. That one's trapped, fixes this. That one's trapped. And now these 2 can't see each other. That one was a very good example of, like, cascading logic. Are all of these lines part of logic grid chains? Wow, they really are. We need to find the start of the chain. Okay, so we start here. Oh, and you can't have adjacent dark cells. Okay. Well, that has to be light anyway. Okay. So the adjacent dark cell rule. Oh, and connect all light cells. Okay. So choke point, because we have to get up here from this corner. Also, this is a choke point. Which makes these complete. Makes that complete. Whee! This one's complete, so we have to come out over here. Now, if this one was ever light, these would both be dark and would be trapped. So that's dark, that's light for connection, that's dark for visibility, that's light for adjacency. And this has to be light to escape, so... I was just stopping to work out if there was, like, some sort of 2x2 disambiguator, or... But, no. That was very simple logic. That 3 is trapped, so we start there. No adjacent dark cells, and connect all light cells. Okay. And we know we have to get up here as well, because if either of these is dark, the 2 around it must be light. This must be dark for this 3. So this 3 must see at least to here. And in fact, choke point, so it sees exactly there. Now, adjacency rule. This 3 must see at least to here, which means it's complete. So that's dark, that's light. This 3 must see here. That's dark, that's light. That's also a semi-choke point at least. This must be dark, or the 3 is too large. Light, light. This must be light for the 3. This must be dark, light, light, and to escape. So if the 4 takes this one, that's 2, 3, 4. This 4 takes this one, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect all the light cells, don't make adjacent dark cells. So we know one of these at least must be light, one of these must be light. What is the obvious next step, is the question. I mean, we know one of these must be dark. Because while in theory this 4 could go 1, 2, 3, 4, that would then make it see these two. So something along here must be dark. So if this 4 kind of did a T thing, these would both be dark, but I think... maybe this is it. No, maybe not. Let's see. If this is dark, this must be light. This must be dark. So this is light. This is dark. This is light. So the reason being that if we tried to force this to be light, then it completed both of those 4s in a 2x3 area here, and both of these would have had to have been dark cells. So, can this ever be light? This is ever light, these are both dark. Dark, light, light to escape, light to complete, dark, light for adjacency. This must clearly be dark, or this 4 sees everything. Light because choke point, this 4 is complete. And that actually completes everything for us. That one was, I would say, fairly straightforward for a 5-pip difficulty. Okay, this 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minimum. And same here. Now, if it took this one, both these 5s are broken, so this must be dark. This must be light, this must be light. Also for adjacency rules, this 5 is now trapped in here. This 5 is now complete. Whee! This 5 is actually complete, or it's forced even, as is. Okay, now what? This ever be light? This is light. This is light. This is dark. I mean, yeah, I think that works fairly trivially, actually. We can't have both of these being dark, is, I think, the thing. But the way this is set up, we could never do that anyway, because one of these 5s would have to break. This will never be light. If this is light... Okay, that's the trick, because these 5s are already connected. So they, by force, see the same number of light cells in this row. So this one must see a total of 4. And it sees 2, so it sees 2 more. It's either these 2 or these 2. Which means this sees 4 in this row. So this one must be light. And now we're in an interesting place, somewhat, I think. Because I think this feels like there really are multiple solutions. No, actually, no, there aren't. I've just realised the disambiguator. Once we have this one in place, this 5 is complete. That's what I'd missed. So this is light by force, this is dark by force. It was this area over here I was kind of stuck on in the logic of, can we not just like fill all of those? Okay, this 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now that's an interesting one. At least in potential. This 6. 4, 5, 6. This 6 is also interesting because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it has to see that much. We're also still connecting all of the light cells and all this sort of stuff. So also this 6 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it can't take both of these, so at least one of these must be dark. And in fact, at most one of these must be dark. But this one being light, if this one is dark, doesn't affect anything. And one of these is dark for this set. And at least one of these three is dark. And that isn't at least because it could be the top and bottom. No, okay. It can't actually be the top and bottom. Because we know we can't have adjacent dark cells and there must be a dark cell here. So the only way to do that would be to have the top and bottom here, the middle one here, and then this one is a trapped light cell. So in fact, one of these is dark, and precisely one of these is dark. But if this one is dark, at the top, these are both light, and now this 6 is broken. Which means this must be light. And now we've got one of these is dark and one of these is dark. So we have a checkerboard sort of effect. And then, okay, in fact, we can solve this as well. Because if these two are dark, so the dark is top, right, bottom, left, this is light, this 6 is complete, so this is dark, and we're trapped. The checkerboard must go this way. And that then means we go here, and both of those are complete. And then we also have to escape. Now this must be dark, or this 6 sees way too many things. And now, by the same logic we had in the last puzzle about connected viewpoint numbers that are the same, these 6s see the same number in this row, so this must be dark, because this one is. Also, this is light to escape. These are both light. This is light to escape. This is dark. This is light. Ring. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which means this 7 is going to have the same pattern here. This one's going to be slightly less because... Actually, is it? No. Yeah, I mean, kind of. It's only going to see 3, not 4 this way, but it goes the same distance because you get the 4, 5, 6, 7 by exactly the same lemma I described earlier. Okay, no adjacent dark cells, connect all light cells, the usual gubbins. Can this ever be dark? This is dark, this is light. And then, yeah, so these are connected viewpoint numbers, essentially. Even if they're slightly offset, they do still see the same count in all cases. So if this was ever dark, this would be light. All of these are done, and these are trying to be light and dark at the same time. This must be light, dark, dark, light, light. This 7 means this must be light. Actually, is this 7 complete? And by extension, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So that's dark, and all of those are light. Wow, that did not have many dark cells in it. I was kind of expecting it to be a more intricate pattern. This is what really got me on that one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, interesting. So 3, 6. already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's already 6. In fact, this one's already on 7. So these see the same number in the column, so they must see the same number horizontally. So this one sees at least 1 in this row other than itself. It might see 2. Also, I've just looked at these two, because these have the interesting, or these have the same property, right? So these see the same number horizontally as they do in the column. There can be only 7 in the column in total. So they both see at least 1 in the row, which means these must both be light. And by extension, if this is light, these are both dark. So this is dark, this is light, this is light. And now 6, 7, 8. Which also means this 8 sees 2 in the row. So even if it takes this one, this must be light. And we have to connect all the light cells, so at least one of these 2 is light. Now, if this is light, yeah, if this one is light, this is dark, these are all light. This must be, no, we said this was light, didn't we? Yeah, if this is light, this is dark, these are all light. I think that's actually just fine. If this is dark, these are all light. This is dark. So this can't be dark, this must be light. This one we don't know yet, but that's not a problem because we have at least already got the connection sorted. Three, 6, 7. So yeah, if this one is light, this one is light. If this one is light. Okay. If this one is light, this one must be dark. And this one must be dark. For this 8. So then we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one can't be light, this one must be dark. Which makes this one light. I know what my logic is. There we go. Love that thing where you carefully explain the logic, working through it, making sure it's correct, and then get it wrong anyway. Because I am a genius. Okay. Now this one is going to be interesting for some extra constraint than we normally use. So this 6 can only see at most 1 more in the column because of the 3. Which means it sees at least 3 more in this row. This 7 can see at least 2 more here, so it sees at least 3 more in the row. And then it's going to be the same if you do the maths with the 8 and the 5. And now this 3 is actually complete. Which means this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 is complete. This 4 must see at least to here. This 7 actually. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 4 is now complete. The 8 currently sees 5, 6, 7, 8. The 7 sees 4, 5. The 5 sees 3. This 5 sees 4, so this one actually must be dark, or the 5 is broken. This one is light. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5. Even if we try to take this one, we have to take this one. These are now both complete. Okay, we start with the 1. That one's easy. Also, actually, this 4, which is complete. This 3 is trapped. This 2 is trapped. This 5 can't see this because it'll get too large. The 6 can see this, but doesn't have to. It could see both of these. Except we're about to find out why, and it has to do with the 7 and the 2. The 7 sees 4, 5, 6, 7, which completes the 2. 6 sees 4. If it tries to take this, it still has to take this. But hey, now it already sees 6. I wonder if we try and go back if it's actually unlocked the thing yet. No. Oh. Didn't realise we had to actually click on it to do that, because it didn't have an orb on top. I found another ring. Wow, this place does have a whole lot of stuff in it. Okay, this 2 can't see that. Does see this then. This 3 must see at least here. 6 will be 4, 5, 6. And in the other direction, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so it sees one of those 2. The 3 now can't see here, does see here. That finishes the 6 and the 4. Okie dokie. Where do we start with this one? Here, I think. This 6 can see at most 5 in the column. It must see this. The 4 now sees 3, so it can't see here. So it does see here. 6 now sees 4, 5, 6. This 4 must see at least to here. This 6 can see at most 5 in the row, so it must see this. This 6 now already sees 4. This 6 already sees 4. If it saw this one, still have to see this. And now it's complete. This 4 can see at most 2 here, so it's got to see there. This 6 now has to take this one. This 4 is complete. This 4 is complete. This 4 sees this one. I thought that was a gap, not one that I still had to place a colour in. Yeah, we might not be going too much longer tonight at this rate, but this is... I'm honestly super enjoying this as an area still. Although it's going to take me ages to come back later and get all the hidden rings and stuff. No! I want the pentad, damn it! So what is this area? This area is huge! There's one. We're going to have to check inside all the little fiddly buildings this time to make sure I don't miss something super obvious in there. No, was that all just part of that ring and or tree, I guess? Well, there's one. There's one. There's one. No, that was part of a sky drop. There's one. Okie doke. So the two can't see any of these, which means it's locked. Same with this two. 6, 4, 5 must see at least this. And we need to connect all the light cells, is the important rule I hadn't read yet. Means these have to escape. Which means the 4 can't see this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 can't see this, so the 3 sees here. 4 sees here. 6 could see here. That would then be a dark cell. This 4, though, can't see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This 3 can't see here, so it sees here. This 3 can't see down here, so it sees here, here. That sky drop we have to look down on from way up there. This 2 is trying to trick me, but it can see either of these perfectly safely. The 3, however, can't see both of these, because that would connect. So it has to have at least this. And in fact, the same logic in this direction. So it must also have at least this. Hey, it now sees 3. This 3 must see at least this one, and then it could do either of those. We need to connect all the light cells, so this must be a light cell. This was a... Okay, this was a light cell. This would be a dark cell. And then how do we complete the 6? We can't, it can only see 5. This must be dark, this must be light, this must be dark. 4, 5, 6, but now we have 5 here. This one, the 4 sees all here. 5 is complete, 3 is complete, and that one to connect the 2 halves. I don't know why I said halves that way. I found a sneaky ring and a sneaky puzzle. okay. Ah, now we have opposite colour viewpoints and also exactly one symbol per area. Which is interesting because it means these now must be opposite colour. Because otherwise they'd connect these. And that means that 4 has to do that. That 4 has to go up here. This 4 must take at least this cell. This 3... Well, there must be at least one light cell in here, basically. The 3 couldn't connect anyway. And even if it connected, it would then be in the same area as this 4. And exactly... Oh, okay. So this light cell has to connect to something for the exactly 1 rule. So it has to connect here. This 4 now sees everything it needs. And now we have to think about this light cell. What does it connect to so it's in an area with a symbol? Well, it has to be this one, right? It's not going to anything else now. So that's light. This is dark, dark, dark. This 3 is now complete. Now then. If this was a light cell... Okay, no. First of all, in fact, if this was a dark cell, trapped light cell, this must be a light cell. Which makes these all be dark cells. This has to connect to something. This has to connect to something. Which means they have to connect this way. Okay. Combining it with the exactly 1 symbol rule makes for some really fun logic in those. Like, that was a great one to have to kind of work out what the rules are. I guess that's kind of why I like the logic grid puzzles in this so much, is every time the rule set changes a little bit, you have to work out what the new interaction is and how everything fits together. Also just seen a ring up there. I'm sorry, what? Okay. So. The 6 can see at most 2 in this direction and at most 3 in this direction. This is going to be like that 5's puzzle. It's not as bad as it seems. Because that, at most, is exactly the 6. Which means all of those end up being dark. These are now light. This 3 means at least this one is light. This 3 is actually complete. In fact, so are all these 4s. Which means that these are all light. This must be dark, this must be light, dark, light, light, light. This 3 is complete, this 4 is complete, this 2 is complete. This 4 is trapped, but not the colour I was just filling in. These 4s are complete, this 2 is trapped. This 4 needs 1 more, this 3 is complete. This 2 and the 5 are complete, and this 2 in fact. This 2 needs 1 more. This 4 and 3 need more. That 3 needs more. Yeah. That was one of those puzzles that is absolutely terrifying until you realise that it's been incredibly well made. And I really shouldn't be surprised that the puzzles are that well made anymore. Nope, that is not the starting puzzle. We need to work out what the starting puzzle is. Oh, that's also on the chain, just very faintly. Okay, then. Connect all the dark cells, okay? This is not a dark cell. I hope that's not controversial. If it is, let me know in the chat and I'll explain it. Right, what's the next entry point? One of these must be a dark cell. And if, okay, this 3 can take at most one of these cells and at most one of these. So it takes one of each. This 3 now has to take this. These are both dark cells. These are all part of a choke point and have to escape. This 3 is trapped. This is a choke point. This 3 must take at least this cell. That extends this choke point. This 3 is complete, so in fact this 3 has to take this cell, this one takes this cell, and we work around the edge. Again, I don't know why I say things in weird ways. Okay, 1 is complete. We have to connect all the dark cells, okay? So, dark cell, dark cell, dark cell, dark cell, and in fact this is a mandatory choke point. Which does help, because this 6 can never see this 2, so it can see at most 4 here, with this being a dark cell. Which means the 6 then has to see 2 more in this direction, which extends this choke point. This 4 can now see at most 1 in this direction, because it can't ever see as far as the 6, and 2 here. And that's what it needs. So we have this, now we've got 3, 4, 5, 6. This is light, this is dark. This is all choke point. Whichever way this comes out, it has to take this cell. This is all choke point, this is a choke point. This 2 now has to go here. Two, 3, 4. 5 must take at least this. 4 takes precisely 1 of these. Connect all of the dark cells. Is there a way we can not connect all dark cells anymore? So, I mean, we can just make this a dark cell. Which means that the only way it can break is with the viewpoint numbers. Oh, okay, so here we go. Whichever one of these 2 the 3 sees, the 4 is complete. So this is a dark cell. That forces this 5 to see here. The 3 can't see here, so it must see there. And that's how we resolve it. We found the start of the chain, and also the start of another chain. Okay, this is a much shorter chain. Ooh, underclued grid. Connect all the light cells. Okay, so every corner 2x2 area must have at least 2 light cells. So however we do it, and whichever way we come out of here, the other 3 must be dark cells. which means that we'd have to somehow connect around into the back of everything. This one's actually surprisingly tricky right now. So we'd end up with... Oh, okay. No, I've worked out what the answer is. Precisely one of the 4 orthogonally adjacent cells is light. The other 3 are dark, which means you always have an opposing pair of dark cells. And that's the important thing to think about for now, because we have the no adjacency rule. So if the 2 horizontal cells are dark, then we have to have light cells top and bottom here. And if the vertical ones are dark, then we have to have light cells left and right. And hey, that means that these 4 are always light. So this is the underclued chain. I'm thinking. Tiles remaining 8. Connect all the light cells. Okay. So we can kind of start the same way. Is we always have a bunch of dark cells, no matter where. So we end up with dark cells. Yeah, okay. So the 2s still both have this pattern around them. So then we ask other fun questions. Can either of these be light? If one of them is light, the other is always dark. Obviously, because of the 2. You end up with 3... You end up with, like, sort of 5 dark cells like this. But I think that's actually okay. So can either of these be light? If either of these is light, then you end up with dark cells here, light cells here. I don't see where the other 2 guaranteed cells are, is kind of the problem. One of the... Oh! Yes, I do. Yeah, I might try and finish this chain and then we'll call it there, I think. Because I've just realised the obvious thing now. We've built this pattern. Can either of these ever be light? Well, if they are, in any direction, the 2s are broken. So these both have to be dark. Okay. This 3... Still not allowed adjacency. We have to connect all the light cells. So what can be dark here? I mean, that doesn't entirely surprise me, Ellie, if I'm honest. So if this is light, then we have dark, 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 dark. Which means that we have a whole bunch of light cells around the edge. I might have to just pencil this in, and because it makes this pattern happen. Which I think is okay. Now this one is light. We end up with this, which should be okay. Problem is, I can't remember what was light in the last set, so... It's light. Thinking it might be, like, these two, somehow. No, okay. But this one is light. We have dark, dark. Okay. So, one of these four is light. The other three are dark. Which means that we always have two of these three are dark. Which means these are both always light. Oh, okay, that's actually the exact opposite of what I was saying. Yeah, because if these... Okay. Yeah, fine. Think about it. The other way is the way I was doing it. So yeah, what they're saying is if this was a dark cell, these would both have to be light. That breaks the three. So this is light. Same here and here and here. Now, if this was a dark cell, that is okay, I think. This was a... Okay. And also now we have, if this is a light cell, these and these are both dark. So these both must be dark cells, which makes both of these light cells. Okay, and now we have the same again. If this is dark, it overloads the two. So these must all be light cells. Now, if this is a light cell, these are both dark, it traps this. So that must be a dark cell. Same logic for this one. Which means both of these must be light cells. We have two more we can place, apparently. So if this is light, this is dark, this must be light. And if this is light, this is dark, this must be light. I feel like this must be using the connect rule. Like, could this ever be dark? Maybe? Oh, yeah, okay. So if this was ever a dark cell, we don't care about this corner cell right now. But if this was dark, we know one of these is dark. So either all four of these are trapped, or this one is trapped. So this must be a light cell, and the corollary, this must be a light cell. We've only got 3 more logic grids to do to get a Mirabilis. So I think we have to. So these must be dark, these must be light, light, dark, light, 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 dark, light, light, dark, dark, light, 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 dark, light, light, dark, light, dark, light, light, dark, light, light, light. Connect all the light cells. Okay, that was nice and quick. Okay, the 3s at the top and bottom are trapped, so let's start there. That 3 is complete. That 3 goes here. This 2 is complete. This 3 is trapped. This 3 is trapped. Connect all the light cells. This light cell is trapped. This in the middle is a choke point. Okay, so 2s can't connect. And then we have, yeah, the adjacency domino business around the 2s, which actually also fixes this 2 for us quite neatly. Right, next step. Connect all the light cells. This is trapped, this is trapped, this is trapped. Oh, this must be a dark cell. It's not like this 3 can see this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This now must be a dark cell. Trapped, trapped. This 3 is a choke point all on its own. This 2 is complete. This 4 is complete. That one must be a light cell. So, 1, 2, 3. It can't see here, but it must see at least to here. And now the 3 sees precisely one of these 2. Which means the other one is dark, so this is always light. The 5 is complete. 3C is here. There we go. We're not quite close enough to finish anything else off tonight, I don't think. This is a huge area and I kinda love it. So we're definitely going to be doing some more stuff in this next time. I might be back tomorrow. I might be back at some other point. I will certainly be back on Monday. But I will not be here on Friday because I will be having fun doing STEM outreach type things with work. So, yeah, if I don't see you, take care of yourselves, have a good weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye for now.